The first Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, Chairman of the General Sports Authority, President of the Bahrain Olympic Committee, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, visited the World Aquatic Center of Excellence and Regional Office at the University of Technology, Bahrain. His Highness was accompanied by GSA Vice Chairman, His Highness Sheikh Salman bin Mohammed Al Khalifa, BOC Vice President, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Ali Al Khalifa, GSA CEO, Dr. Abdurrahman Askar, BOC Secretary General Faris Al Kuhiji, the Group CEO and Board Member of GFH Financial Group, Hisham Al Rayas, CEO of Infraco Bahrain, Majid Al Khan, President of the University, Dr. Hassan Al Mullah, and senior officials. His Highness reviewed the progress on the region's first specialized project to advance aquatic sports and develop elite athletes. The center, established in partnership between World Aquatics and GFH Group, is the first of its kind in the region, aimed to develop aquatic sports and train future champions. His Highness inspected the final stages of the project's construction, which reached around 60% completion. He toured the Olympic-sized pool, athlete rooms and other dedicated aquatic facilities and was briefed on the remaining phases of the pier project and the university's readiness to welcome the first group of World Aquatic Scholarship students in the upcoming academic year. His Highness said that the center represents a pioneering model and a significant addition to Bahrain's sports infrastructure. He emphasized its role in positioning Bahrain as a regional hub for aquatic sports and in creating world-class champions. He highlighted the importance of public-private partnership in developing sustainable sports environments and called for accelerating the project's completion. The President of the Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, Sheikh Abdurrahman bin Mohammed Al Khalifa, received the chairman and members of the Bahrain Society for Tolerance and Coexistence of Religions, Ta'ayush, who presented a copy of the book In the Hospitality of the King of Peace. The book serves as an important national document highlighting His Majesty the King's pioneering role in promoting dialogue and peace and landmark events. Sheikh Abdurrahman bin Mohammed said that Bahrain, under the leadership of His Majesty the King, will remain a beacon of tolerance and a cultural hub reflecting pluralism, coexistence and openness to different religions and cultures. He praised the Society's constructive efforts in promoting a culture of tolerance, understanding and coexistence, as well as its national and humanitarian commitment to spreading authentic moral values and highlighting Bahrain's pluralistic and mutually respectful society. The Minister of Interior, General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, received the Pakistani Minister of Interior and Narcotics Control, Sayyid Muhsin Raza Al Naqwi, and his delegation upon his arrival to Bahrain. The Minister of Interior and his guest then headed to the Ministry of Interior's building, where a group of honor guards saluted them and were received by the Deputy Minister of Interior, the Chief of Public Security and senior ministry officials. The Minister of Interior noted the importance of this visit in enhancing security cohesion between both countries, praising the security cooperation and coordination between them. Important security issues were discussed within the framework of cooperation and coordination in the field of security work, facing security challenges and the rapid regional and international changes, in addition to ways to develop cooperation and the work of Joint Security Committee. The Pakistani minister then wrote a message in the visitor's log in which he expressed pleasure to visit the ministry to enhance relations between both countries, expressing his thanks for the warm reception and hospitality. Upon his arrival at Bahrain International Airport, the Pakistani minister was received by the Minister of Interior and senior ministry officials. The Secretary-General of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, Ayman Al-Muayyid, said that the continuous successes achieved by Youth City 2030 affirm supporting and caring for youth, considering them a fundamental pillar in the comprehensive development process. He said that these ongoing efforts to support and empower youth are a part of the vision of the representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work, Youth Affairs, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, and his belief in the importance of investing in Bahraini youth. Al-Muayyid noted that the specialized training and practical opportunities offered by Youth City 2030 mark a major step forward for youth development, as these programs open new paths for excellence, giving young people the tools and skills they need to be ready for leadership roles in various fields. He called on Bahraini youth to participate in the initiative and benefit from the opportunities it provides, noting that joining the city's programs represents a strategic step towards self-development and gaining practical experience. The Bahraini Authority for Culture and Antiquities organized a seminar at the UNESCO headquarters in France as part of the celebrations marking the 20th anniversary of the inscription of Qal'at al-Bahrain, ancient harbour and capital of Delman, on the UNESCO World Heritage List, on the sidelines of the 47th session of the World Heritage Committee. The seminar was attended by BACA President Sheikh Khalifa bin Ahmed Al Khalifa, Bahrain's Ambassador to Bahrain, Issam Al Jassim, and the Assistant Director General for Culture at UNESCO. Let's have a look.
On the 20th anniversary of the inscription of Qal'at al-Bahrain, the ancient harbour and capital of Delman, on the UNESCO World Heritage List, the Bahrain Authority for Culture and Antiquities organized a seminar that highlighted the global importance of the site and the Kingdom of Bahrain's efforts to preserve and protect it. The event was attended by high-level official and cultural figures. In his speech, BACA President Sheikh Khalifa bin Ahmed Al Khalifa said that Qal'at al-Bahrain is not just the first site in Bahrain to be added to the World Heritage List, but also a strong symbol of the country's ancient civilization and culture. He emphasized Bahrain's ongoing commitment to preserve and document it for future generations. The seminar was presented by the researcher at the French National Center for Scientific Research and former head of the French Archaeological Mission in Bahrain, Dr. Pierre Lombard, who highlighted the significance of the archaeological discoveries made over decades of research, commending the close collaboration between Bahrain and France. Qal'at al-Bahrain is a remarkable example of continuous human settlement spanning nearly 4,500 years. As the largest archaeological mound in Bahrain, it holds a well-preserved stratigraphic record reflecting various phases of the country's history. It bears witness to the strength of the Delman civilization and those that followed, and their strategic control over trade routes across the Gulf. The site's significance is further enhanced by its monumental architecture, well-preserved urban layout, and important archaeological finds. Adjacent to the site is the Qal'at al-Bahrain Site Museum, inaugurated in February 2008. The museum aims to preserve the site's ancient character and document the succession of civilizations through the conservation of artifacts uncovered during excavations.
The Prime Minister's Office announced the opening of the application period for the 11th intake of the Prime Minister's Fellowship Programme, which will run from today to Sunday, August 10th, 2025. The programme reflects the vision and directives of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Prime Minister, Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, to invest in the national workforce, recognising it as the cornerstone of Bahrain's development. The programme focuses on upskilling Bahraini professionals in the public sector through a year-long tenure at the Prime Minister's office, during which they undertake advanced training in research, analysis and leadership. The program enhances participant skills by providing hands-on experience in government policy implementation through direct engagement with key officials and policymakers. The training and experience gained will support fellows as they return to their respective roles within government agencies. Government employees below the managerial level can apply via the PMO's website. A package of new services through the electronic building permit system Binayat have been announced, which aim to simplify procedures, enhance efficiency and raise the level of coordination between relevant authorities in the construction and licensing sector to provide the best services to investors and engineering officers. We have more in this report.
The announcement of a package of new services in the e-building permit system Binayat as part of the fourth version of the Unified Framework for Priority Programs aims to enhance the efficiency of the services provided to customers and develop and facilitate the procedures used to issue building permits for investment and residential projects in the Kingdom of Bahrain. The Binayat system is an integrated vision towards simplifying procedures, enhancing efficiency, and raising the level of coordination between the relevant authorities in the construction and licensing sector. It is also an upgraded version with a new digital structure that seeks to reduce complexity, save time, and accelerate development steps. This development is in line with the objectives of digital transformation and Bahrain's economic vision, as the unified framework is an important tool to enable investment, enhance the business environment, and achieve a balance between speed of completion and quality of services.